Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do one row repeat stitch. I'm gonna use 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. You can chain any numbers of chains, odd, even, it doesn't matter. And after you chain the chains, we're gonna skip the first chain, and into the second chain I'm gonna work on the back of the chain through the bump. You skip the first chain, and into the second chain we're gonna do a single crochet, and this row is gonna be single crochet in each chain. So you move to the next chain, single crochet, next chain, single crochet, and so on. It's one row repeat, goes really fast, but this stitch it's quite thick, so if you want to do like a rug or like for the chair, like a cushion, yeah, it's quite nice, and even a hat. But keep in mind this stitch is quite thick, so for a blanket you might have to use a bigger crochet hook than the yarn recommends. So the last chain, single crochet also. Okay, we're gonna chain one. You're always gonna chain one, turn your work. And now this is the row that you're gonna repeat on and on until you finish your project. So yarn over the hook, we're gonna move to the first stitch right here, and we're gonna do a front post half double crochet. So you're gonna go around that stitch, the single crochet, and you're gonna do a half double crochet. Yarn over the hook, move to the next, and you're gonna do a front post half double crochet. I'm gonna move to the next, and you're gonna go around that, and you're gonna do front post half double crochet in each stitch one around that single crochet. So after this row you're gonna do front post half double crochet until you finish your project. And if you like the last row before you close the work, you can do a single crochet in each stitch. For a blanket I will suggest you use a bigger crochet hook, maybe 2 or 3 numbers bigger than the yarn recommends. So we have the last stitch here, so we're gonna go around that one, that single crochet, and we're gonna do a half front post half double crochet, and now yarn over the hook. And now at the end here we're gonna go right there through the stitch, and we're gonna do a half double crochet, chain one, turn your work, and it's gonna be like this, like the V's. So we're gonna repeat. So the first stitch is here, yarn over the hook, we're gonna go around that half double crochet. We're not working through the stitch on top. So you're gonna do a front post half double crochet. You move to the next, and you're gonna go around this like that, half double crochet. You move to the next, and you do the same. And this will be so thick. You can do even a vest, you can do cardigans, you can do so many things with this one. So you're gonna do like this, and I wanted to show you at the end because this is how you're gonna finish all the time, every row. So we have the last stitch here, the half double crochet, you're gonna go around that, and you're gonna do a front post half double crochet, and now at the end here we're gonna go through those. You should have 2 loops there, yeah, and you're gonna do like there, you're gonna do a half double crochet. This is how we're gonna finish each row. Chain one, turn your work, and now this one starts to build. So the first half double crochet is here, you're gonna go around that front post half double crochet, you move to the next. I just want to do this row and then show you how how it starts to build. I'm gonna show you a sample after, and you're gonna see how thick is this this stitch. So like a rug or a cushion, you can do even a scarf, but with a thin yarn and with a bigger crochet hook, at least one number bigger than the yarn recommends. So at the end we have the half double crochet, the last one. We're gonna go around that one and we're gonna do a half well, front post, half double crochet. So now at the end we're gonna go here. Yeah, so you should have 2 loops when you go through that half double crochet. You're gonna chain 1 and you're gonna start repeating. So as you can see, already starts to form. So it's quite thick, this one. So for a scarf, for example, if you want, you can have it like maybe, I don't know how much you want, how many chains, 20, 18, depends on the yarn size. You can have it like this, so the ridges will be horizontal, but if you want vertical, then you're gonna have to chain maybe 200 chains, maybe less, depends on who you're gonna make that scarf for. So this, when you put the scarf on you, it's gonna be this vertical. Yeah. I'm gonna show you the sample. So this is the sample that I did. So it looks like this. So if you are to have the scarf, you're gonna have it, you know, vertical if you like. So the stitch is reversible, front and back is the same. Now look how thick this is. This is thick. So for like you put on a chair like a cushion or a rug, this is quite thick. So this is how it's gonna look. And these are the sides. It's very easy, goes really fast, but it's quite thick, this one. So if you want some project, you can do this with for whatever you choose to do. And it's you know, it doesn't have openings, so for a hat, I think it's, or a headband, it's quite nice. Well, I hope you enjoy. For you guys, the beginners, this will be a breeze, very easy, until you get the hang of doing the front post. Well, I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.